In late June, the Los Angeles Lakers repeated as NBA champions.
The Lakers have captured their second straight championship.
But what seemed like a final chapter was really just the beginning. What followed was one of the most eventful off seasons the NBA has ever seen.
Your Miami Heat!
But after the dust cleared, the new season opened with a thrilling first act.
This night, it's finally here.
On one coast, a star-studded experiment began in the lair of the reigning beast of the East. While out west, a basketball giant returned as the defending champs celebrated their most recent title and set out on their road to a three-peat.
Yeah, Lakers, baby!
4 teams, 2 blockbuster games. Let the drama unfold.
We are underway. The new season has begun.
Fellas.
Hey, what's up?
The beginning of a new chapter, new year.
What's up, big fellas?
This is our focus time, man. This is fun. This is the best time of the year. I'm excited about this new season.
There's going to be a lot of energy out there, so we got to play through it. Don't stand and watch this game.
Welcome to another NBA season. This opening night, the culmination of a lot of build-up that's happened since July.
This is an anticipation, I think, of the biggest opening night in NBA history.
The last time the Celtics were on the court, they walked off in disappointment after falling 12 minutes short of beating the Lakers in Game 7.
The Lakers repeat, and they have done it at the expense of their arch rival from Boston.
I think we all took that, Game 7 hard. I didn't want to be dealt with. I didn't want any contact with anybody.
The bitter memories of that loss have given the Celtics extra motivation to return to the top. And joining them this season is another hungry former champion, Shaquille O'Neal, who's come to Boston in search of his 5th NBA title.
We're all looking for the same thing. Those guys have 1 and they want 1 more. I have 4 and I want 1 more, so everybody's on the same page.
In most years, the signing of Shaq would be the summer's top headline. But the Celtics' opening night opponents, the Heat, made an even bigger splash, adding free agents LeBron James and Chris Bosh to join Dwayne Wade. The question was, could this star-studded trio find the right chemistry? And the battle against Boston would be their first test. But they had already gotten to know each other better during their time in training camp.
And now I got to figure out how much he weighs, how old he really is now that we're teammates. You know what I'm saying? My guy.
While all eyes were on the league's newest Big Three, the number 3 had a different meaning in Los Angeles, where the Lakers were aiming for their 3rd straight title. And amid all the hype swirling back east, the champs were calmly preparing for the task at hand.
It's not like they put the Miami Heat team together and it was like, oh, we got to get motivated to win a championship. We've been there. You know what I mean? Like, we already have the motivation, but it sure does make the journey more fun.
For the 2nd straight year, the Lakers would begin opening night by receiving their championship rings.
I'm excited about putting the cap over, the completion of last season, so excited about that. But, in full recognition that we're just starting an entirely new journey.
With the Lakers, Heat, and Celtics taking center stage, LA's opponents on this night, the Houston Rockets, seemed almost an afterthought.
Has it felt as if maybe nationally people think there's 3 teams playing tonight? And does it matter to you if you feel that way?
No, that's, it doesn't really matter. It's all the hype back east, and the Lakers are world champs. We're just trying to go out here and play a game and see where we are at this point.
But the Rockets had some opening night excitement of their own, with the much-awaited return of 6-time All-Star Yao Ming, who missed all of last season with a severe foot injury.
I feel I'm a little bit old now. Excited, can step on the court again. So I treat every minute I can play on court. After the career-threatening injury, every minute for me is like a gift.
Yeah, baby. Number 1, you know it.
It's going to be the loudest you'll hear the Garden since back when I was a little kid with Larry Bird.
The Celtics are going to win by 35 points. The Celtics are going to dominate.
The guys in Miami don't know it's about to rain on them.
On Miami, they worry too much about sitting out on the beach. We are 2.5 hours away from maybe the most anticipated non-playoff game in the history of the NBA. It's the Celtics Big Three hosting Miami's new Big Three tonight.
There's an opening buzz here with the Miami Heat coming to town. And as far as media demands, yeah, typical night for an opener may have a couple hundred. I mean, now it's probably 500 in that range. It'd be a finals type atmosphere.
Well, they already have the t-shirts out and everything. They usually only do that for big games. So I'm sure that the Boston crowd will be ready, the Celtics will be ready, and we're ready too.
Busy day.
It's really exciting to be on the NBA stage first night out. When I was on bad teams, you watch these games, you wish you were in these games.
I think forever in the basketball index, October 26, 2010 would be history. The hype of this game, makes you want to play even more.
I tell you, there's more media here, I think, than what is here during the NBA Finals.
I'm excited about this new start. I'm glad to get it going in Boston. I think it's two great teams, and I bet every time we go against each other, it's going to be a battle.
Every team would be battling for what the Lakers were about to receive, the championship rings, symbolizing last season's accomplishment. And now, after 4 months of high drama off the court, one of the most intriguing seasons in NBA history was just moments away from tip-off.
It's not individuals who don't win titles, but teams do. And our team will win if we stay together and keep working together, but we're good enough to beat anybody. We just got to keep doing it together.
No one would take the sacrifices they'd take it. What is in the money they got, what is in their name recognition. No one would be here if it wasn't for everyone wanting to win the championship.
We will celebrate the fact that we were champions last year prior to the game, and then when the game starts, we know what we have to do. Get our focus back. This team's going to be sitting back in the locker room watching it and going like, let's get our licks at this team while we got them.
Another championship. That's the only goal, is just to try to get back to that level again and defend what's ours.
Coming up on NBA Backstage opening night.
1, 2, 3.
It's a special night at the Staples Center as the Lakers reflect on their latest triumph. While in Boston, Miami's Big Three gets off to a rocky start.
Out of bounds.
That could be a little bit of the rust of not playing with Dwayne there on that particular play.
Welcome back to NBA Backstage opening night.
We got to take advantage of this opportunity, this moment.
Think about putting one foot in front of the other and just keep on marching, man. And make them feel us for 48 minutes. Every loose ball, every hustle play, we got to win. The time is in! Great time!
The long-awaited season had finally arrived. 4 teams starting a journey they hope will lead to June. All in pursuit of a championship and the coveted piece of jewelry that goes along with it. But tonight in Los Angeles, it's the Lakers who stand alone as the team receiving the championship rings.
So many people to congratulate, but let me start with the great fans of Los Angeles. Congratulations on your champion Lakers.
The head coach, Phil Jackson.
It's been said that Bill may be his father, but he's really my son. And it's my pleasure to introduce Luke Walton.
It signifies a team sacrificing everything to achieve the ultimate goal.
Without him, we wouldn't have these rings. My good friend Lamar Odom, the one and only Ron Artest.
Ron, I'm playing summer league basketball to the highest level of basketball, which is the NBA. So it's a good moment for us and everybody in Queens.
Thanks a lot, Lamar. We played basketball with each other since we was 12 years old, and it's an honor to get this ring with you. Thank you. Next person, I'm going to introduce Mr. Andrew Bynum.
Please welcome, proud to home,
Mr. Sasha Vujicic.
Please welcome Shannon Brown.
The guy that I'm introducing right now is Derek Fisher.
There's no greater feeling than sharing that with your home fans and the home crowd and being recognized as NBA champions once again.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. This next guy, I'm not sure if you guys know who he is. He doesn't do very much to help us at all, but some kind of way he figures out how to will us to being the best year in and year out. The world's best basketball player, Mr. Kobe Bryant. None of this is possible without the greatest owner in the history of team sports, Mr. Jerry Buss, who started everything.
One, two, three.
What makes ring night special is you get a chance to kind of relive some of the memories from the years past and the journey that it took to get us to that championship level.
Let's keep this thing going.
You have future Hall of Famers all over the floor. You have 75 All-Star Game appearances playing in this game tonight. And the NBA season is underway.
Recovers, shot cross to Warren.
Out on the wing, LeBron's first shot, got it right at the buzzer.
LeBron James with his first field goal as a member of the Miami Heat.
Though LeBron's new chapter was off to a promising start, the proud conference champs were ready to respond.
Dancing ain't gonna win tonight. Attacking's gonna win, all right? We gotta keep moving that rock.
Pierce trying to step baseline. Rondo reverse layup.
Rondo left-hand dribble strong down the left side. Lobs it, two-hand slam.
Yeah!
Just as LeBron had struck first in Boston, his West Coast counterpart would do the same.
Try to take it away from Kobe. Kobe picked up by Shane. Now steps back, falls away, shoots and scores.
Though Kobe tried to ignite them, the Lakers were slow out of the gate, showing signs of the dreaded ring night letdown, and the Rockets took full advantage.
You got a bunch of young, hungry athletes who have nothing to lose out here.
Get a stop out there!
And while the defending champs were struggling early on, so were the newly formed contenders back in the East.
That could be a little bit of the rust of not playing with Dwayne there on that particular play.
The Miami Heat are a work in progress. You can't expect them to be as good as they're going to be 3 or 4 months down the road.
Down the wing now to Rondo. Rondo coast to coast into Shaq and a two-hand jam by the Diesel.
Frustration setting in for Miami.